Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Phoenix Point. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today as we take a siren down and take that one down over there as well. Do we have a sniper? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Now, we could do many bad things to that. Yeah, I'll do the many bad things. Let's move you over here, and you're gonna stay there.
All set.
We're gonna move you right there with Hiccup as well, because basically we won. We have won. Now I want to look at health. So who took damage? You took damage. So you're gonna heal yourself.
I'll be right with you.
2 action points to use that. It's fair enough. And everybody else is good. Okay. Now, I think we're going to be fine where we are. All I need is you to rally the troops. And now you can finish the job. Although not very efficiently, unfortunately. Let me look at your torso. That's a kill, all right. Okay, well, and then you can do this with a rage burst, because why not? That's mission complete. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, honestly. But then again, I didn't calculate the fact that I could indeed do the abilities that I just did. So we didn't lose any health. We did lose 1 consumable. And of course, we got a bunch of experience, which is nice. We have a few places that we need to take care of soon. No, I don't. Perhaps we can finish their work. That's what the Phoenix Project has always been about. No one... I'm not sure that exists, that word over there. No one can do it alone, and each generation continues to struggle, continues the struggles of its ancestors. We have to go to Antarctica. Shouldn't be a problem, because I think we have the way cleared. Now, that's taken care of. We are at 15. We have a war going on, and that's actually the place that I was thinking of. It's this one, but it's in between New Jericho and Synedrion, I believe, are the green ones. I'm not 100% sure. It doesn't matter for the moment. We're good. We could just head to Antarctica right now from where we are. Let's look at what people are doing. They're scanning and doing things. That's good news. You, Manticore number 4, are basically waiting for people to need help. That's fine enough. We don't need to worry about that. Excuse me. We have a lot of food, though. So Manticore number 4 is, let's see what we have over here. Oh, no, that's for trade. And then we have people over here. Let's look at what people you have. I can't tell. Can I not tell? I don't think I can tell. Now, I was informed that, and we're going to take care of that right now, that, dismiss soldier. Good. It's good that it's not there. The button is not there. It does scare me a little bit that it's there, but it has a prompt for sure. Now, what we need is specifically the rapid clearance together with the other thing. So we're gonna need an assault. Let's look at training over here. So yeah, it's an assault mixed. So it would be that little arrow jiggy with a sniper. No, it is not with a sniper. It is with a berserker. Right there. Yes. So, if I could get a new class over here that gave me a berserker, I don't think I can. But that is the idea. Basically, I was informed that basically what I did before of not being able to choose the class I wanted has been fixed. Now, the thing is, I don't know if I had a berserker and I chose a class, or I didn't have a berserker, or something. The scroll is just as useless as it... look at that. I'm scrolling up. Doesn't do anything. Oh, I see why. It's because if you're scrolling up over there, it doesn't actually scroll up. Come on, how can... Like, this is just... Seriously, it's not that difficult to find this bug. It's just difficult to... Because who uses scroll bars anyway? Nobody does that. That's like... Scroll bars have become so just about the you knowing where you are on the page, that yeah. I mean, I still remember when I was a kid, people would use the little arrows as they were learning computers. They would click, 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 click on the arrows. And scroll bars are really useful. Did you see the feature that he just did? If you click on, this is actually not, this is not how it was designed originally. But they're really useful because if you click over here, it does a page up and a page down, which is similar to clicking on the page up or page down buttons on your keyboard. If you use the arrows, it does an up and a down, which is similar to using your arrow keys or your number keys if you have numlock disabled. And I believe... And yeah, that's basically it, because what it's doing right now is if you click over here, this thing goes to where you clicked, which is not what it's supposed to do. If you want this thing to go over there, you drag it, and so it doesn't have as much functionality, which is actually a shame, honestly, because the scroll wheel clearly doesn't work. I ramble about things. Anyway, the thing is this. Now, what can we do? Well, we're gonna save for one, and we're gonna go into personnel, and we're gonna go check every single... Yeah, I think I basically had a berserker somewhere or something and chose the wrong category or something like that. But every single new... Ah, there it is. We got all the classes. Pharmacus is going to become a murder man. Oh no. Oh no, they're all going to become murder men and women. I can't believe that. I mean, I can. It is pretty amazing. Should I hold off on that? I think I should hold off on that. I will hold off on that, but it is pretty powerful. Now we can choose that. Okay, so let's look at somebody who needs... Actually, Synedrion. Where... Is it Disciples of Anno that give me the... Or is it Synedrion that gives me the... Don't do that. That gives me the Berserkers. And I say don't do that because, evidently... Wait. Why are you there? This is why I didn't want to move. Because it's so hard to keep track of what's going on. I think the game hasn't processed that thing yet. Maybe it has. So you're there. We have some things over here and whatnot. Yeah, let's look at our mission. So we need to go to Antarctica. It's not accessible. Well, it's through South America, obviously. So let's go there. It sounds like a plan. I mean, these people are a little bit... Oh, that's Manticore 1, of course. Of course. Yes, let's go to Antarctica. And let's just head there, I suppose. Just make our way here as fast as possible. Disciples of Anno started research for the ultimate mutation technology. That sounds better than it is. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we're waiting for that. We're good on that. We're going to Synedrion. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is under control. Diplomacy is good to go. We have an autopause over here because we have arrived with Manticore, not for, I don't think. Let's go ahead and go into Haven. Info, food production, we can trade. Oh, that is an awful trade. Why would you want... Do they hate me? No. That's New Jericho that hates me. Is it because the... Why? Just awful. Why the... I don't quite get why there's a... New Jericho doesn't like me. Let's not go there. Let's go... Didn't they have like a dude with a star? Like that thing over there? Maybe? Anyway, let's go over here, because this is free movement. Oh.
Synedrion claims to stand for anarchism, but true anarchism is freedom from coercion. What Synedrion actually stands for is the tyranny of the majority. And that tyranny is leading them to a rejection of human will and accommodation of the Pandoran invaders. This is treason, and New Jericho will no longer accept it. We therefore declare war.
This is New Jericho talking, by the way, if you don't know. Yes, it is true that true anarchism is freedom from coercion, and coercion assumes many forms, and it's a very complicated subject that I honestly shouldn't talk about too much, because I don't understand things very well. The thing is, though, tyranny of the majority. Now, this is an interesting thing, because, well, it's not actually, I'm not 100% sure, but most forms of anarchism revolve around the notion of what's the word? When people agree with, unanimous agreement, basically unanimity. Yeah, it's not as simple as I'm making it seem, but it is very complicated, as you probably, if you haven't read on anarchism or haven't heard about how it is and the details and all that sort of stuff. If I tell you that anarchism is about people agreeing with each other, then you're thinking, oh, that's why it never works. Well, it's more complicated than that. But you're sort of, I wouldn't fault you for assuming that, because it's sort of, yes, it's very difficult. But it is definitely not about the freedom, like the tyranny of the majority. At least not in this case. The tyranny of the majority is what you see, for example, in what our modern democratic countries are, for example, which is actually not how it works. But because the people really have no power, and they basically vote for the status quo all the time. Anyway, the point is, it pretends to be the tyranny of the majority, right? People go to vote, and the majority wins, and that's more or less what it works. And that raises the problem here. If the tyranny of if we assume that democracy, which whatever you want to call it, democracy as it is idealized or pretends to be idealized by modern day countries, or as you think it should be, or I think it should be, it doesn't matter. If you think the majority have a ruling say over the minority, in the sense that is what a democracy is, then and that's why it's not really democracy what we have. Anyway, if that is the case, then this guy is actually standing against what we have today as a democracy. You know what I mean? He's just saying this, which is, I mean, what? The problem is, I'm peeling that layer back from here because it's subtext when he says that. But I'm not really sure if that is intentional subtext, because it doesn't actually fit on his. It doesn't fit his worldview for sure, but it doesn't fit his faction. Let's see what he says after. And that tyranny is leading them to the rejection of human will and accommodation, which is just a reference to. Oh no! This is not a reference to anything. This is just basically that tyranny is leading them to let the Pandoran invaders invade, which is okay. This is treason, and New Jericho will no longer accept it, and therefore we declare war. Yeah, I'm not. It's like I'm not sure what you're. I don't understand what he's supposed to be saying here, because this beginning over here is interesting because it's it defines the factions against each other, and that disagreement is very, it's very important if you're going to talk about the factions of this world and what they stand for and whatnot. And it's obvious that Synedrion is not a unified society without hierarchies and without. I say unified, I mean egalitarian. Is that the word? No, it is not the word, because it could be egalitarian from what we know. What's the word? It's not a society free of hierarchies. But then again, anarchism isn't about being free from hierarchies, unless there's one type of anarchism that is, but I forget the name. It's mostly about freedom from unjustified or unjust hierarchies. Not unjustified. I keep saying unjustified. It's not. It's unjust hierarchies. So, you could still have anarchism and hierarchies. That's not the point. The thing is that this would still... The tyranny of the majority is just a... That's really just defending the tyranny of the minority, really, at the end of the day. And it's not... you know, if anarchism stands for, if democracy, not even anarchism, if just democracy stands for any sort of tyranny, then let it be the tyranny of the majority, and that's why it's seen by many people as the sort of lesser of evils, democracy that is, and the sort of a compromise. It's inherently a compromise in the face of people not being able to agree with each other and people having different interests, namely the rich trying to keep being rich and the poor, and also keep the poor from figuring it out, basically. So there's war. There's war. No, I don't want to look at that. I want to look at this. Not with us, mind you. I mean, they might go at war, but they're definitely at war with Snedrian, which makes sense, because they were fighting already. It's like... Yeah. I'm not sure I can take these, So, have you arrived? I don't think you have arrived. No. I don't think I can take these characterizations of the... Characterization... Ooh, cannot. There it is. Characterizations of the factions in too much stead, basically, because, well, they're a little bit wishy-washy, which is fine enough, I suppose. It's a strategy game. But it's clearly a strategy game that has pretenses of, these guys are just everywhere, the Disciples of Anwar. It's pretenses about plot, speaking of which. For our operatives have arrived at a new Jericho haven called Fort Heinlein. It looks like the people here are in mourning after a recent conflict with another human faction left many dead. Commander Gautier blames Synedrion, but it's not entirely clear what actually happened. Apparently there was a firefight near one of the gates in the middle of the night, and figures who seemed to be wearing Synedrion armor stole several crates of supplies. Several New Jericho soldiers died in the raid, including the commander's nephew. So we can give them food, or we can rile the people against Synedrion. Yeah, let's go with that. It doesn't matter whether Synedrion... Oh, wait, let's not go with that. No. Shh. Reload. Do I have a quick save? Yes, I do have a quick save. Which was actually 10 minutes ago, but it's fine, because I talk a lot. And also we didn't do anything, really. We're just gonna reposition everything. So you're standing... Oh, no, actually, you're not standing over there. Yeah, we're reposition... You're going straight down over there. Okay. It's pretty important to keep things under control. You're, we know that doesn't have anything. Can I go over there instead? While we're safe coming. New Jericho doesn't like me, so might as well not even bother with that. And these guys... Oh, that's where I want to go. Move. Okay. So, are they going to start a war?
Synedrion claims to stand for anarchism, but true anarchism is freedom from...
Says the libertarian, teaches the anarchists. Well, I suppose in his eyes, the pretend anarchists of what anarchism is. Anyway, I did that because I mixed the factions' names up. Our operatives have discovered an abandoned Phoenix Project site. What appears to be no more than a small, nondescript shack, in fact, leads to a heavily fortified underground nuclear bunker built in the 1940s. That is a whole sentence, and the only comma is to divide two adjectives, which just throws me for a loop. Here, the project stored much of its older archival materials in addition to various oddities collected by its eccentric first administrator, Randolph Symes, and we're gonna search. Sadly, a significant part of this archive seems to have been destroyed by mold. However, a number of highly valuable documents have survived, including several compilations of the proceedings of the Phoenix Working Group, one of the Phoenix Project's predecessor organizations. These... Is that an adjective? Does that work as an adjective? I thought it was a noun only. But anyway, these accounts of investigations conducted more than a century ago can give us new insights into how we approach our work today. No, they just give us materials, tech, food, and research. And that's fine enough, actually. I'm totally fine with that. So this is an extra thing. We're scanning over here. I think that's going to get the whole of West Africa. We have an edge over here. So if we want to scan... We probably should, if we're going to make our way back, which we will, probably want to scan in here in Arabia. In the Arabian Peninsula? Is that how it works? Excuse me. Is that how it works? I don't know the terms. New aircraft available. Okay, that's pretty good. We need it in the Phoenix Point. There's people in there. Look at me. Was that available? Those numbers of people? Helios 5. Isn't that a reference to something? Because I think it's a reference to something. Either way, there's a bunch of people over here. We can go and get more people if we want to, which we do. Disciples of Anu have a mission over there. Free a geneticist held by the Disciples of Anu. That's a mission? I'm very smart at paying attention to what we're doing. Where's our airplane that we had over here? Is that it? No. I'll look into that. Wait, what? How would you go around? Oh, it's completely blocked. It's completely blocked. Yowza. That's words. Wow. That's really bad. We need to accelerate this. This is bad news. Yes, you're gonna make your way over to everywhere. Not New Jericho, they hate you. Move over there, pause. And then you... Oh, you're going through there. Sure. No, you're going over here. Because we need to. And then you're... No.
New Jericho Haven is under attack.
Tough luck. Can I see Haven Fort Travis under attack? Is it over here? Yeah, tough luck. So we found a new Jericho Haven over there. We have an exploration site over here. Sounds good to me. Let's go there. Do we have... no. Shift tab. Did we start a scan already? Or is it because we are in flight? Yes, it is because we're in flight. You are the one that needs to go around. Oh, you can actually go around. Oh, you're faster! That's lovely. I paused too many times. Our team found found the remains of a camp inside the supermarket warehouse. The supermarket warehouse. It looks like people tried to live here. Oh no, I pressed space one too many times again. We got money though, so that's good. So you found an exploration site, and that's what we just saw. You're gonna go down there to explore that and deploy a scan. You're moving still. No, you're not. Let's see. Lorenzo is, I don't know. Can I tell what you are? A priest. Would that be a good thing? Sure thing, it would. I don't know if it would. And then we have another one. Yeah, we're just going through there, which is totally fine. New Jericho is not going to get us anything else. So I'm going to try and move over there. Cancel. Good. Because I pressed space. Because when you move, like, the game un-auto pauses, and that it honestly throws me off quite a lot. Okay, so this is our mission. No, it is not. This is our mission. Holy crap. Seriously, it's like they're doing it on purpose. Ooh. No, it's terrible. My god, the trades are awful. These guys are taking advantage of us big time. These guys are just... They're gonna hate us. Special mission. The Disciples of Anu are holding a geneticist that Longinus Point wishes to recruit. We must free the geneticist while trying not to attract undue attention. And we have our people all at the ready. And you're pretty good to go. We could get you even more stuff, but we're not gonna bother with that for the moment. You are... I could give you that, but honestly, not really interested in that. I could give you some of this, which wouldn't be necessary at this point, I don't think. Babe, over here, Mark for Death is an interesting one. I'm just gonna give you more of that because you can. Unless you can't. No, you can, absolutely. Over here we have 13, that's not enough, and then we have Pharmacus. Now, Pharmacus, basically I'm gonna need to give him a new class, and they're gonna be amazing. It's gonna be Lovely. This is great. However, we're out of time for the day. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Phoenix Point. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment, like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode.